Dontaesboxingnation, what's going on, guys? So following the stare down that we've been waiting for so many years to finally come to fruition, Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao. Of course, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, they both shared their thoughts after the stare down, and what Floyd Mayweather said was pretty interesting. He said, I could see it in his eyes. I can read his body language. He's worried. Correction, he's very worried. Then Floyd Mayweather will go on to say he's never faced this style before. He makes a lot of mistakes, and I will capitalize off of those mistakes, end quote. Now let me go ahead and play a couple clips for you guys, and then after these clips, I'll give you my thoughts.
Well, yes, I did fight all three of them. Shane, Mosley, and Pacquiao. I have to be truthful with you. Mayweather is on a different level. He's on a different level because he's a student of the game. He will dissect you outside the ring and finish you off inside the ring. He knows how to get in your head. He knows how to beat you mentally, and then he will beat you physically.
As you guys just seen and heard in that clip right there, Oscar De La Hoya, he talks about Floyd Mayweather being able to get into your head psychologically before the first bell even rings. Before the first round even starts, he's already in your head. And by the time you get to the fight, he already has you partially broken down psychologically. Not only did Oscar De La Hoya attest to this, but Robert the Ghost Guerrero, he said the exact same thing that Oscar De La Hoya said. Okay? So when you see Oscar De La Hoya, or when you see Floyd Mayweather, staring down a smaller, shorter Manny Pacquiao, and you see Manny Pacquiao turn his head first, and Floyd almost has a surprised look on his face, like, oh, okay, I thought, he was going to stare me down, or at least stare me down longer than that. Now, some will say that that's a clear indication that Floyd Mayweather is already psychologically breaking Manny Pacquiao down. I mean, you wouldn't expect the fighter who's supposed to be afraid and scared, according to these casual fans, which is Floyd Mayweather, of course, you wouldn't expect him to be the guy staring down Manny Pacquiao to where Manny Pacquiao turns his face, right? Now, to Manny Pacquiao's defense, Pacquiao is not really the type of fighter to try to win stare downs. I mean, we seen when he had a stare down against Tim Bradley in the rematch, he looked very uncomfortable. So you can read that in many different ways. One thing I do know about Manny Pacquiao is if you guys watch the Chris Algieri fight, the Tim Bradley fights, and the majority of the Marquez fights, you'll notice that when Manny Pacquiao is in a ring with a thinker, with a slickster, with a boxer puncher, etc., when he's in a ring with that type of fighter, Manny Pacquiao usually starts off slow. He respects them more. And if Manny Pacquiao goes in the ring respecting Floyd Mayweather, who is already extremely confident, you guys have to consider the fact Floyd Mayweather is used to fighting against much bigger, much stronger, and younger opponents. Okay? For the first time since he faced Marquez that he beat easy and just played with, Floyd Mayweather is facing another guy that at least appears to be a lot smaller than him. And this is the guy that these decafs claimed Floyd Mayweather was afraid of. Now, what these silly fans don't realize is they are actually putting more pressure on Manny Pacquiao to win this fight. Because if Manny Pacquiao is facing a guy who's afraid of him, who's petrified, who's, looking at May 2nd as execution day, then how on earth do you lose to a guy that is that petrified of you. You can't use the he's going to run and that's how he's going to win, because Nonito Donaire, he tried to quote unquote run against Nicholas Walters and he still lost. Hector Camacho Sr., he tried to run against Julio Cesar Chavez and he lost every single round running. So you can't pull the run card. How does Manny Pacquiao lose to a guy that is afraid of him? That is the pressure that the Manny Pacquiao fans and the Floyd Mayweather detractors are putting on Manny Pacquiao. A guy who is afraid of Manny Pacquiao should be very easy to beat, because the natural inclination is you're afraid because you know you're going to lose, right? A lot of people believe that Leo Santa Cruz and his team, they're afraid to fight Guillermo Rigo because they know that they will most likely lose. So once again, what I'm saying is not towards Manny Pacquiao. I'm talking directly to the Manny Pacquiao fans and the Mayweather detractors. You guys are putting a lot more pressure on Manny Pacquiao, because there's no way a fighter should lose to someone who is terrified of them. That's all I got. I'm on to the next one.